Look at it! Look at it!
The down smash! Boom! He gets the eye with the top! aMSa did it! aMSa did it! The first time in history aMSa wins a Super Major, the hardest tournament we've ever seen in 22 years!
Kobe was one opener, one missed tech from Mango. Jab reset, up air, jab reset, up air. And finally, he sweeps the floor.
If you've ever played or watched competitive Smash, I hope you know about the Big House, a yearly super major held in Michigan that is every bit the definitive event that Genesis is for our scene. This year's event had all the excitement we've missed since the pandemic hit. It was a statement of intent, a blueprint for what a great player experience looks like from 2022 onward. And the folks I spoke to at the event were not shy about it either.
What do I love about Big House? What don't people love about Big House?
Usually the Big House has probably the hypest top 8.
Gotta love Juggle Guy and what he does with the events every year.
To the Smash community, the Big House is an iconic, storied institution, a celebration of our game's legacies in the best way we know how.
Big House is sick. It's like the Super Bowl of Smash, along with Genesis.
One of those big tournaments that's been around forever in the Smash community, and this is my 9th one.
Obviously, the legacy behind it and how it's still like one of the longest Smash running tournaments that, as a grassroots community, we're still lucky to have.
So I've been part of staff since 2015, and like a lot of the other like senior staff members are my friends. So it's really cool to just like put something together with your friends, and it just like ends up being really big and really sick.
There's not many super majors, none at all really in the Midwest besides this one.
Throughout our history, we've often thought of Smash more as a battle between countries and coasts, but that's far from fair. The Midwest is a massive and dedicated, albeit spread out component of our scene that has produced many of our scene's most vital people.
I love that it started from just this idea that all these tournaments could be user focused, friendlies focused.
I'm a Chicago player, but I also lived in Michigan for a while, so this has always just been the big homie event. All my friends are everywhere.
For me, I'm from Chicago, so I come here every year. It's the only major I come to every year.
Just moved to New York last year. I'm from Michigan originally. So now that I'm coming back, it's like a really nice homecoming. I see all my friends in the scene because everybody from Michigan comes to Big House, right?
It's a really special thing to be a part of. Good chance for us, Midwesterners, to get out to something without, going across the country.
I enjoy the competitive drive. It seems like out of all the tournaments, they both value Ultimate and Melee, which not many other tournaments or majors do.
I'm excited to see all the players play really well. Excited to see GG do well. Zan, Toph, Nun, all the boys, PP.
Seems like a high intensity, high drive competition, and I'm excited for it.
Big House, out of all of the events I have watched, kind of feels like it has the biggest sense of community. Everybody just has drive, spirit, and is really trying their best here. And I just feel like it's going to be an incredible venue to experience.
11 years and 10 events later, history is still being made at every Big House. You know when you come here that you're going to see something special. Just ask anyone who's been.
My favorite Big House memory is just being with the staff, because I've been friends with the staff for so long. Is just Big House 3, just getting everything done, and that was just a really good experience for everyone.
My favorite memory, probably my first American major was Mango Armada Finals. So that was Big House 6, that was great.
And he gets it! He just comes down from the platform and gets a grab on the top!
Don't see many of those. In fact, you won't see that ever again.
My favorite Big House moment happened to be Grand Finals of Big House 4. Because Big House 4 was the same weekend as my first tournament. So we were having that on in the background while I was playing. And I got to see Mango Pizza King Grand Finals. And at the time, that was my favorite rivalry. So
watching Pluff beat Armada for the first time was really hype in person. Obviously, Big House 9 Grands was probably one of the best Grand Finals ever. So really high moments.
I was here when Mango won over Zane in 2019. That was insane. The crowd energy was really incredible.
2019's Grand Finals, Mango Zane, Game 10. It's hard to top that.
My favorite Big House memory or moment is when Zachary won in 2019 using 6 different characters.
Zachary's run in 2019 was pretty special, seeing him come into his own as a player.
He's just trying to get everything, and he got it right there. The buzz is slain Zachary.
You could see how badly he wanted it, and he worked really hard to figure that out. I don't know, it was really impressive to watch.
I don't have too many good memories of Big House. I lost a game to Rishi's DK. I got reverse 3'd by Mewtwo King on the ledge. I got back throw shined by Fiction.
I'm going to have to say it. Sorry, Cody, but that Mewtwo King comeback, that suicide dare he did, maybe one of the most hype moments. I know, Mark May moment.
Yeah, I also got 65th at Big House listening to Plup. Wait, Big House has been terrible to me.
My favorite memory is making top 8 at the Big House 3. We're wobbling this bands, by the way.
Nintendo absolutely hops up and down.
Wow,
big time.
There's the win Nintendo wanted.
Big House 4 top 8 because that was my first Big House. I was kind of out of the Smash scene before, and that was what kind of really I was like, oh, I really want to take this seriously, be a part of this community. It's so exciting. It's so different than anything else. So yeah, that's what really got me into it.
Oh, and the forward smash!
That does it!
The simple and clean finish!
The past is nice and all, but what's really important as the rest of us get old and develop carpal tunnel is that we bring in new faces with intact, fully working hands. It was really encouraging to see how many players were here for the first time.
I've never been to a competition at all, but getting out here in the Midwest when there's not really much out here is an incredible thing.
It's my first Big House, but already walking into the venue, it's a very nice open space, and the blue carpets walking in are very aesthetically pleasing. I've watched it for many couple of years. I actually just moved to Chicago from California, so it's the first time I'm actually a Midwest player.
This is actually my first one. I really like the venue so far. This is like a major that I've always wanted to go to, but I've never been able to till now.
I'm a collegiate director, so it gives our students an opportunity to go to a new place, meet a lot of people, meet both pros, semi-pros, ex-pros, current collegiate players. They get to hang out. It's a really good competitive environment that is very well-run event. We're really excited to be here as a varsity team for the first time for Michigan Tech, so that's a really good opportunity. And the opportunity for players to be able to network and talk to each other and hang out where Smash is supposed to be played, which is in person right next to each other.
I'm excited because, well, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to do great, but I feel like no one does great their first time.
What I've noticed so far is I love all the space here. There's so much to do. Even just outside of Smash Brothers, there's like board games, there's arcades, there's so many artist venues.
I'm just really interested in the competitive scene. Never been to a major before, so it's going to be a real fun experience to see top players and any creators, content creators, see them all around.
I think that coming out of the pandemic, I've seen a lot of the in-person events I've worked at and attended step up big time. Big House joins recent events like Combo Breaker, EVO, and Pokemon Nationals in successfully blowing my mind with what's doable today, as well as what's clearly possible on the horizon in the years to come. A large number of setups, side events galore, and a bracket with lots of best of fives are just a few things Big House nails that I think players appreciate when they fly out and pay venue. I can't wait for the next one, and I hope to see you there.